So we're going to go meet a pastor, basically just to do some networking and try to, connect with people in the local city in Paris and find out what they want to be doing, what they are doing, if they've got any involvement in sports or if they've been thinking about the World Cup, the Olympics. And just connect and see maybe how we can help them, how we can encourage them, or do some trainings with people who want to be trained. Had some really good meetings yesterday, it was really awesome. You never know who you're going to come across and what's going to happen, so happy days. So we've just come from one meeting, which was awesome, really created a great connection. It was actually a guy who'd come from, he'd been at our conference, kickoff conference, which was the launch of our association officially, just this past weekend. We had about 60 leaders from all over France, different denominations, different confessions, to really promote who we are and what we're doing. And just to try to bring unity to the church, try to get everyone working on the same page for the same goal and building the kingdom. So. Hi, I'm Matt, I'm from New Zealand and I've been with the international sports movement for about the last 10 years. I've been living in France for the last 10 years and I've served at the last 3 Rugby World Cups. And so really excited about serving at the next Rugby World Cup in 2023. So I'm helping to facilitate a project with Go Plus here in France and to see transformation in France.
Bonjour, je suis Fred Ménigoz, je suis de Paris, j'habite à La Rochelle. Et je suis un des 2 directeurs du Grain de Blé France, qui est un ministère qui s'occupe des enfants. Je suis aussi aumônier de prison et j'ai la responsabilité et la joie d'être le président de Go Plus France. En priant pour ces derniers jours et la tournée que nous avons faite avec les gars là, j'ai vraiment reçu de la part de Dieu le mot momentum, un élan. Et je pensais vraiment pas que Dieu allait créer un tel élan à travers cette tournée. Et on a pu voir vraiment les personnes clés, des rencontres formidables. Et cela, ça va vraiment créer quelque chose de puissant pour les mois et pour les années à venir, pour la France et pour les Français. Donc je suis reconnaissant au Seigneur pour ce momentum.
Hi, I'm Diego, I'm from Italy. I'm part of the European sport movement. I'm here in France to serve the local churches, but especially Go Plus. We are in the vision tour trying to reach out to the churches, the leaders of the different organizations, because soon we will have the Rugby World Cup and the Olympics. But also I'm trying to learn what the Go Plus is doing, because in 2026 we will have in Italy, Milano Cortina, the Winter Olympics. So it's something that I want to learn, but also giving, because due to my experience. So.
Hi, I'm Marty. I live in Japan. I'm part of the national sports movement, and my job, I've got the best job in the world, I reckon. I travel live in most of the Olympic cities, trying to help the churches work together, prepare for the Olympics. So France is, wow, my 7th Olympics, and so it's a bit of a joy to be here finally in France. We lived here 4 years ago, we're back here now, and I can't wait to see what awaits us.
Bonjour, bonjour. How's it going? Ça se passe?
Very well.
Ça se passe, hein?
Merci beaucoup, beaucoup, Opheline. C'est très gentil. Even though we're a little bit late,
Just explain to me what we're doing, where we are.
what we're doing, where we are. So we're on the first night of the Vision Night tour for Go Plus. So we're going to be presenting who Go Plus is and presenting the projects for the Rugby World Cup and the Olympic Games and Paralympic Games, and of course the Wheelchair Rugby World Cup, which is happening during the Rugby World Cup. And so we're promoting the trainings we can do, the networks that we're creating for people to be able to work together during these games, whether they want to do a connection event like a festival or a sports tournament, or whether they want to do a continuation event or strategy afterwards, where it'd be a regular thing happening weekly. So we've arrived at the YWAM Paris Connect YWAM base to do the first Vision Night in Paris. And so, yeah, we're really excited. There's a whole bunch of things happening here, like there normally is on a YWAM base. They've got new DTSs arriving today, new teams arriving. And so, yeah, there's just, it's a really exciting time. There's a lot happening. And so, yeah, we're just looking forward to having tonight and seeing how the first one goes, so that we've got something to, a platform to build on. So we're really just wanting to connect people in the cities. So who's doing what, where are they doing it, when are they doing it, what's the dream that they have for the city, what are the visions of the churches in the city, and how can we partner them together to really build kingdom together, rather than doing it in little pods all over the place. Is there a way we can bring them together, and are they doing anything to do with sports, recreation or fitness, or have they tried before and they don't have the people or resources, or is there something that's worked well before and but couldn't continue, or is there something that's working really well that they can teach us, that we can then say, oh look, this works really well, do you want to give it a go? So we're just really looking to make some good connections and hopefully really inspire a team to even start from today, to start building for the events and to start sharing with each other, to say, hey look, like we want to start meeting regularly, to be like, what can this look like? What can this look like for the events themselves? But then what will it look like afterwards, to continue, like to have a bit of a legacy after the events, so that the churches can be stronger together after these events have come and gone. So we really just don't want it to be a wham bam sort of thing, but we actually want something to be a legacy and a lasting, give lasting value to the cities themselves. Yeah, it was a really cool night. I think it's hard to have expectations when it's the first thing, because you don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah, there's always something new and exciting to learn. But things went really well. There's a really awesome group of people, so I really enjoyed the people that were there. I'd probably say there was less people than I expected. I think we had almost 20 or around about 20. But with the amount of promotion and stuff we'd done, I thought there'd probably be more. But so it felt a little bit disappointing at the start, but then it was really cool after we started sharing who everyone was and getting some feedback. There's just some awesome people that were there, and some great yeah, great connections made, and yeah, just the people that were there were really excited to be there. And we actually got off quite late. We started almost an hour late, but we went an hour later, and everyone was happy to stay around. And even after it had kind of finished, but people stayed around talking for even longer. So that was really cool. But yeah, for next time, I think we needed to be a bit more precise in the presentation that we did, and yeah, just stay a little bit more concise in the message we're trying to deliver. And so we've got a bit of work to do on the visuals, getting the presentation pretty or more pleasing, and to keep online with the presentation. So no, overall happy, but yeah, looking forward to getting it to improving and having something that's like a real solid and easily digestible with the people that we're going to be talking to. So looking forward to not so much the trip tomorrow in the car, but arriving in Lyon and having a great night there. So let's go. We've arrived in Lyon. We've had an amazing reception from the team here already. It was a long night last night and a pretty early morning this morning, so a few of us are a bit tired, but really excited to see what God does tonight, and let's transform Lyon.
I just wanted to do a short feedback of what happened tonight. What are the highlights, and how can we improve for the next Vision Tour or Vision Night tomorrow in Marseille. So for my part, I really feel I felt the unity tonight in this place, and it was so encouraging, because it's our vision to work with in unity. And also one of the guy I was talking with was saying it's your presence here tonight is a response to our prayers.
Lovely.
Well,
If we can get some city teams getting whatever they can get together, let's do some sports tournaments, let's do some festivals, let's show like a model that it is working in France, because I agree, and that's what I've heard lots of times. Like, the French pastors need to see that it works in France, because this doesn't look like it comes from France. So it's like, unless they see it working in France.
local examples.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Good.
something good was, it was just awesome to be here. Like the people were like, again, it's just like not 100 people or whatever, but it's good having a small amount of people, the right people. And that's what I felt. Again, it was the same thing tonight. Like, we just had the right people, and I think that's the thing, that's what I'm grateful for and I'm thankful for. hard to know what to expect exactly. Definitely smaller than what we wanted or what we'd hoped for. We only really had about 5 people and 4 at the end, but we had the right people, and I think that's been the theme the whole way through. That's what's been awesome about the last few days, even though some of the nights haven't gone as what we wanted or what we thought would happen. We've always met the right people, and I have the same feeling tonight that it's not about the numbers, it's about the quality. And again, it's a bit cliche maybe, but that's what we saw tonight. We had people here that really have a heart for the city, that really have a heart for Marseille. Yeah, we're just excited to walk and work alongside them to really find the people of peace and to find the numbers here, to see the transformation of Marseille.